Alright, how's it going, guys? And from the last video, I had this Mazda RX-7, and I'm gonna when I say right, wrap, share, no care, community, my wraps, because I had an RX-7 before. I'm going to put the wrap that I was using before, which is, as soon as it loads fully, you guys will see what it is. Ah, there we are. The Pro Street vinyl wrap, slightly modified by me. When I say slightly, I mean barely. And there we go. That's what I'm going to be using. And actually, can I... No, that's not there. It's... Oh, there we go. It's here. I was going to say, I just want to tint the windows a little bit and drop the stance to the right as much as I can. And I got front bumpers, which this one looks exactly like the freaking stock one. I don't even know what the difference is. You can go from that to just that. This is gonna be difficult for me. Which one do I choose? Not much different between these two. I'll go for this one. Why not? And you can't customize any more than that other than putting a splitter on it, which you can't with this one anyway, so you're kind of stuck with that. Hoods. I don't particularly like any hoods, but if you look at the price of the customization, it's all 390, 500. So it's relatively low price, which is excellent, because then that means you can visually customize it to the maximum. Yeah, because customizations are quite relatively cheap, you can obviously customize them as much as can. I did do the window. Okay, yeah, I did. I didn't tint it all that much, so that's why. Yeah, I can do license plates in here finally, and you got two rear bumpers, which I'm gonna go stock because that one is not much better at all. Spoilers, as you can see, this is our ridiculously large spoilers, and I don't know how I feel about these. I do like the stock one. The stock one's quite cool. But I might just go with this ridiculously long one. Why not? Sound system. I have absolutely no idea what the sound system does. Aesthetically, it doesn't seem to do anything. And if it makes the game music go higher, then great. But I don't really have the music sound now because copyright and all that. Again, these tires are all, as far as I know, technically. So I'm gonna leave stock with nothing on. Now, rims. You can change the paint or you can change the actual rim, but the rims, obviously, they get expensive. They're all nice and all that, but they come with a cost. Apply to rear rims only. Edit secondary paint. What's the secondary paint? Oh, it's the studs on the wheels. Yeah, I'll put them red. Why not? Change size. I can't do that with stock ones. You can have calipers and you can have brake discs, which I don't think I've ever even customized before for some reason. And of course you can customize the license plate, which you can change the frame. Yeah, I'll leave that as is. Background, I'll leave it as stock. The text, I will change this. And I'll type what I always type. Too fast for you. And it's just an arrogant kind of license plate. But yeah, there you go. I've done everything I want to do on the outside, and I think this is how I'm going to leave this aesthetically from the outwards as is. I'm not really happy with that spoiler, you know. I'll leave it for now, but I'm definitely going to buy a different one and then change it. And just so I don't take this video too long, another thing I'm going to be doing is be interrupted by menu. As soon as I do my thing, I'll do that. Right, so I've just sold a vehicle because I don't really care about it. 11 parts on the inbox. Aftermath camshafts and self-grant or claim. Yeah, I'll claim it. I think it's going to be less than that to buy. So yeah, that's a good way to start. Just go find hidden parts and either sell them for some quick cash, or actually use them to make them better. So I'm gonna do the performance now. One thing I'm gonna do straight out the box is add some nitrous, and I'm gonna go for the 10-pound capacity, 10 liters capacity. No, this is 10 pound. And I don't want it to refill over time. I want it to refill when I drift near miss or whatever. One, because I don't very generally use nitrous, and two, this is going to be a drift car, so I'm going to be drifting quite a lot with it. And of course, you know, drifting that much is going to gonna actually make it worth for me. I'm gonna start with the basics: air filter, cooling system. This is all relatively cheap, 560 and whatnot, so I'm just gonna unlock as much as I can. As you can see, this is $1,000, and then I'll leave the most expensive stuff like the forced induction. Actually, I can get it now, 970. So I'm pretty much broke for most of this stuff. Actually, can't get that. I can still get an ECU, and that's it. And now I'm completely broke, but I got a 343 horsepower car, which I'm very happy about. So map has been updated. I got messages that I can read. So I got circuits with spike. Hold on, before I actually do that, there's one more thing I need to do, which is a handling tuning. And I can do front tire pressure and whatnot, but because I don't have all this stuff, I can only do it so much. No, tire pressure can always do. Steer response, steer range. Ooh, what is it? Drift stability, launch control is off. Down for, yeah, this is it. I cannot do too much with these until I unlock it. No, I don't want to do that. But I like it simple, so if I just put it to drift, then it will automatically adjust everything else to make the car drift more. So now that I'm happy with that, I am going to the map once again, and I'm going to see what am I going to do here. I got Amy, which I've done quite a fair few. I got a drift contest with Manu, or a circuit race with Spike. I'm going to do Spike now because I haven't done him, and I'm going to try and kind of give you guys some variety between characters. So I'll do some with Spike, I'll do some with Manu, and I'll do some with well, I'll do the characters, Amy, and you know, whoever. Yeah, that's it. Hang up on you, cause they keep calling if you don't race with them. So yeah, you better kind of race with them in a timely manner before they become too annoying. And I can already tell the difference. This is doing like 90 by now, and it's night and day. This is gonna be a really good car. As you can see, I'm already drifting, which is building my N2O. And because I'm driving in the other side of the traffic, my N2O is still going up. And it's so much easier to build your nitrous with this just by doing stunts, which is what you're gonna do anyways in the game. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and focus now because I'm not doing too good. I'm already halfway through the checkpoints and I'm still not even close to winning. Still a bit heavy on the drifting though. Tried to drift there and I couldn't. Need to tune it up a little bit more. Keep in mind, Spike doesn't really drift all that much. Victory! Although it was a bit tricky to catch up to him, once I did, I kind of maintained the lead. This is how the game is going to play out most of the time.
Yo, my man, props on that run. Yeah, ain't nothing kicking off for a while, so I'm getting a bit jittery. I want to shoot some stick down at the Longhorn. Come by, man. Peace.
That's how you do donuts. Look at all that smoke. It's almost worth losing all the frames for it. It says there's a hidden car part there, so I'm just gonna go quickly get it. If I haven't got it before. No, I didn't. No, I haven't. It's gotta be a bit more firm with that handbrake. Bam! Aftermarket fuel pump. Right, so let's see what other races we have. Gonna eliminate everything else except the race. So I got a meet Spike at the Longhorn. Check your messages with Robin. Run a drift with Manu. Let's check Robin.
Hey, it's Robin.
Drift like a panther. I wonder if Black Panther had anything to do with this. He's also a YouTuber, which I've actually been watching his videos quite a bit recently. But no matter, I'm going to go with Manu. Drift contest. Highest score wins. So this is your typical drifting event. So whichever one scores more by the end of the... I'm gonna take it, it's gonna be a sprint. By the end of the sprint wins.
Spike, I'm telling you, take a step back from this Magnus thing. He's a legend, the only...
Shut up, Spike. You're gonna be constantly hunted by calls, screen prompts.
I knew you'd be curious. I guarantee the drift bug's gonna bite you bad.
One thing I do have to say about the game is it is gorgeous. It's one of the most realistically beautiful games I've played this year, most guaranteed. The cars are beautiful. The streets, the night, the always night and kind of rainy aspect of it, I love. Most people dislike that because it's always rainy, and you know, it's apparently because the game is so beautiful, they kind of want to see a little bit more of more action. Wrong side drift and graphics. Man, the game is lagging quite a bit though. It wasn't... Oh, okay, I know why it's kind of lagging. Because I have other games downloading on the background. Now, I can't remember if this is the type of race that you are... I don't know. I don't know if this is the type of race you are going to be... If you touch the sides, you lose your drift score. Because I know there are driftings like that. If you touch the sides, if you touch the corners or anything like that, you're done. Don't know if this is that. Possibly. As you can see, I got a majority lead by now. And 20 more seconds till this finishes. As long as I maintain that strong lead, I got it. Six, 5, 4. And 54k. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But I do have a proper drift car that I've saved up ever so much to buy.
Hey, it's Amy. My ride's good to go drifting. I didn't get a chance to hook it up with Manu yet, but I was thinking we could catch up. Make some time, because I am GTG. Later, player.
You're gonna find locations where you gotta take pictures. You're gonna find locations where there's cars. Apparently I've completely missed the location that I had to take the picture, so you're only gonna see a picture of my front wheel. And if you go up a bit ahead of it, oh, they're not looking for me. I was gonna say, why is the cops looking for me? They're not. They're looking for the other guys, like that one and whichever one. So just as long as I do a donut inside these, that's it. It just rewards you with some rep, which to start with it's gonna be good. But I think the most rep I have was about 1.5 million. And these cops are really starting to annoy me. Right, check your messages with Manu. I'm gonna go some with Robin, which is more drift. Like I told you guys before, it's gonna be drift contests, Giancana, and drift train, and then drift trial, and then drifting, and then drifts, and then more drifting. Drift like a panther.
You made it. Good stuff. So let's do this.
So you got a score. You got 19 checkpoints, and you gotta have at least 15,000 drift points before here and now. And if you touch the sides like I just did, you lose everything. So with Robin, generally, it's one of them that the sides are lava, and I just lost all that. Ah, piss! I keep losing everything.
Hey, bro. There's a route I wanted to show you, but it looks like I might be a bit late.
2 Edward 24. I need to run a party both ways, over.
Roger 24.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late.
This is your vehicle?
Yes,
License and registration.
I just got pulled over.
Sir, get off your phone.
Officer, I didn't realize how fast I was going.
That's what a speedometer is for. License and registration. I'm not asking again.
Okay, I think I got me a live one. I'm gonna have to go.
Out of the car. Now.
Okay. Here's my license.
2 Edward 24, 1199.
Roger. Units to respond.
Let me see your hand.
Chill, bro.
Out of the car.
I really gotta start stepping up on this. Fucking up royally. Oh, okay. There you go. I was worried for a second, but I'm cool. Because it's so tight. If you touch the corners, you lose. It doesn't matter if you become second, third, last. As long as you get the 15k that's required, that's it. You automatically win. But of course, it's not too easy to get that amount of points, even though I did get it. But I just struggle a little bit to get it. New stock just in. Alright, let's see if we still got time in this video to go see Spike. Gotta meet it at the Longhorn. Let's teleport there, because it's easier. And yeah. Let's check this out.
Okay, that got my attention. I'm changing it up a bit with a timed rip. Be nice to have some company. See you later, maybe? Alright, bye.
That's pretty much all she wanted, like a 10-second conversation.
Yeah, you right.
I don't know a damn thing about pool.
What does that mean? Is that good?
Oh, I see how it is, dog. If you're so confident, why don't we raise the stakes a little, huh?
$4. Don't be wasting that college fund, man. Where you drive? You don't need a plan B?
Oh, man, you can learn something from our friend here. You know, he keeps his mouth shut and his eyes open, man.
Raph.
How's it going?
Oh, it's almost time.
How much caffeine have you had, Spike?
Robin's right, man. Slow your roll.
Sorry, ladies, this roll cannot be slowed. You think Magnus got what he is today by taking it easy? Huh?
No, but then again, he ain't you.
Hey, you hear that? Yeah, that's the sound of me not giving a damn. Looks like it's time.
Yes.
Keep your phone handy, man, because tonight's gonna get real busy. Come on.
Woo!
Take that.